Okay, Tata Bye Bye is again another piece of Aram, which is a part which was started at Writers Block 3. Writers Block 3 did this writers workshop, and this play was born out of there. In a documentary that I did with an American filmmaker, and I was the Indian line producer from this end, and there were just two women. We were just two of us. Initially we were a bunch of 5 people, but then we realized that the subject that we were making a film on does not open itself up very well to a large crew. So we downsized it to 2 women, one me and the other one was an American woman. And we actually went to these villages where these sex workers live, and we lived with them, and we did this documentary, and so a lot of it is coming from real life experiences. Yeah, and so there's a ring of truth to the characters which is always there in all my writing. Okay Tata Bye Bye became a piece about these wonderful women that we encountered while making this documentary, and Writer's Block kind of nurtured that piece with me and helped me produce it, and they mentored it, and it's directed by Robijita Gogoi, who's from NSD, and she's brought in another element to it, because Robijita is a director who works with non-text. Like, she doesn't work with text. She's a very visual design director, and here I am, I'm very, very verbose, you could say that. I'm very, very text heavy. So, and I thought that was an interesting conflict to throw. As a producer, I thought that was an interesting conflict to have a very text-heavy play in the hands of a very visuals design director. Gopal again was a creative producer on it, and he kind of held it together, because there was this writer and producer going crazy because the text was suffering, and there was this visuals design director who was going crazy because she wasn't getting enough to play with visually, and Gopal was kind of doing the balancing act, and the plays turned out pretty well. But I mean, as I say, that play is the only medium, or rather live art performances are the only medium which have the scope to keep on growing.